And as you know, there's a lot of talk about the state of Ottawa's real estate market these days, and he's about to break it down for us. It is Dan Moloughney, who's the broker of record, Ottawa Urban Realty Incorporated. Hello, Dan.
Hello. Thank you for having me here.
Good to have you here. What does it mean to be a broker of record? What does that title mean?
Broker of record basically means I run the brokerage. First of all, I need a higher level of training to be able to become a broker, and then once you're running or managing a brokerage, you're considered a broker of record, or another word would be principal broker.
So you know what you're talking about here.
I should.
Okay. It is a real hot topic right now. People are talking about real estate. So what is the current state of Ottawa's real estate market?
I'd say as a whole, it's a seller's market across the board. It's very solid for sellers. Buyers are having a tougher time right now, but it's not impossible.
Okay.
Seller's market.
So what does it mean then to be a seller's market exactly?
So there's different interpretations of what a seller's market could be, but in the end, really it means the sellers have more control in the negotiations and more strength in the negotiations than the buyers. Now, another way to look at it would be that the sellers, the homes on market would be sold within a certain amount of time. So generally, if we talk about time on market, all the homes would be sold within 4 months, for instance, or less, then it would be considered a seller's market. I could go into deeper details, but you don't want to know them now.
So to break it down, like, I mean, in real simple terms, if you're asking for a certain amount, chances are you'll probably get more, or you might?
There's the best chance ever in Ottawa right now that you would get more than asking if you're listing at a reasonable amount.
Okay, so why do you think this is? Is it just because Ottawa is the place to live right now?
Ottawa's a great place to live.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know that, I know that, and everybody else is finding that out now. So that's part of it. I think part of it's possibly new Canadians. Certainly part of it is the strength of the market, the job market, whether it's government, high tech, or other related industries.
Okay, so how can somebody benefit then from being a seller's market? Obviously, the easy, I think, stuff that people can know about, like selling their house easier, making more money, but what else?
Yeah, it's about getting maybe the best return. If you were a seller and say you were leaving Ottawa now would be the best time in the last forever to sell your home and get the best return. Statistically, we could probably bear that out very quickly and very easily, but it will make the sale easier. But I always caution, make sure you understand what you're getting into and prepare for it, and don't take the seller's market for granted. You still need to do the work to get ready, or you should do the work. The house will sell either way, but what can we get as far as return on the sale price and the terms of the sale to benefit the seller?
Can you expand maybe on the terms?
Oh, yeah, sure. The terms might be your preferred closing date. Let's say you want to close August 13th, and you really want that. Well, if more than one person wants your house, chances are you're going to get your closing date. It could be the deposit that gets held in trust. It could be what you're included in, what's included in the sale. Maybe you want to keep the chandelier that was in the dining room.
Exactly.
Simple example.
It's my chandelier.
Yeah, you like the chandelier. Came from Grandma's farmhouse, right?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
You're reading my mind here.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you forecast this being the situation for quite some time, or how long do you think, what's the window that this is going to last?
You know, I'm not an economist, and you could ask 10 economists and have 8 different answers. But right now, we still have a shortage of listings, and there are leftover buyers from last year. And we're seeing that in the stats just from the last 2 months. There's buyers left over from last year that were not able to find a house. Maybe they weren't quite ready. Maybe they weren't approaching it with the sophistication needed to be successful. But I would suggest that 2020 will most likely continue seller's market for all, if not most of the year.
Okay, just under a minute. If you're a buyer then, what do you do? Because it sounds kind of like it would be stressful.
You know what? The same advice for a buyer is you have to be patient, you have to be educated, and you have to be prepared, basically. So patient, maybe the house you want isn't on the market today. Educated, you have to understand what's out there, what might come out there, and prepared, understand how you can present an offer when the time comes to give you the best chance possible. And that's why you talk to a professional to help you with that.
I assume people can talk to you.
They can.
Yeah. So what's the best way then to reach out to you? I know you're probably pretty busy.
Yeah, email, phone, Facebook, whatever. Your preferred medium is fine with me.
OttawaUrbanRealty.com is the place to go to.
That is it.
Dan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. And we appreciate your time as always. My name is Dylan Black. Have a great day.